Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra, I'm preacher of Bhagavad Gita, and today I'm going to talk about prediction based on physical trait of woman on the basis of Garud Puran. Physical trait of woman. How to predict whether some fortune or unfortunate thing will happen in the house on the basis of Garud Puran. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Garud Puran. This is Garud Puran. This is a based translation of Garud Puran in English, and we all have to read Garud Puran throughout our life because many things we can learn from Garud Puran, like how to perform administration, how to perform good governance. We can learn many things. There are many treatments of the general disorder, like a communicable disorder and non-communicable disorders. Both disorders treatments are given in Garud Puran, mentioned in Garud Puran. So we all have to read Garud Puran throughout life because many people would have a wrong perception on Garud Puran, and people would have a perception that we all have to read Garud Puran at the time of our beloved person death. So this is not true. We all have to read Garud Puran throughout our life because by reading of Garud Puran we can attain a salvation or attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna. So let's start a lecture. The main content of this particular lecture: prediction based on physical trait of woman on the basis of Garud Puran. Lord Vishnu stated to his Vahana, Garuda, a woman having a round face, listen it very carefully, woman having a round face, curly hair and lower portion of her navel slightly slanted toward the right is extremely fortune, and not only for herself but also for her wall clan. Listen it very carefully. The particular woman who has having a round face and curly hair, round face and curly hair, lower portion of her navel slightly slanted toward right is extremely fortune, not only for herself but also for her whole clan. Similarly, a woman with a golden complication and hands are very beautiful and soft as a red lotus flower is exceptionally chastity and faithful toward her husband. What kind of woman is very faithful and or loyal toward her husband? The particular woman who has a very golden complexion and hands as very beautiful and soft as a red lotus flower, hands whose hand are very soft like a red lotus flower, exceptionally chaste and faithful toward her husband. This kind of woman is very faithful toward her husband, loyal toward her husband. And a woman having a dry and unruly hair, listen it very carefully, a woman having a dry and unruly hair and also round eyes become a widow. What kind of woman will become a widow? The woman having a dry, listen it very carefully, woman having a dry and unruly hair, woman having a dry and unruly hair and also round eyes become a widow, and woman whose face is round like a full moon and also which radiate like a rising sun and whose lips are juicy like a bale fruit or wood apple enjoy a happiness enjoy a happy and contented life, enjoy happiness in his life and contented life. A woman having a cobweb of line on her palm, cobweb of line on her palm is sure to lead a torture and painful life, where a palm with a few lines indicate that she would be a poor. Means where is a palm with a few line. If there is a few line on her palm, then it has indicated that the particular woman would be very poor. If the lines are very pink and then they indicate happiness. If the lines are very pink, then it has indicated a happiness, prosperity and good health, whereas a blackish line indicates that she would life of slavery. She would have a life of slavery. And any woman having either chakra, listen it very carefully, any woman having either a chakra, a hook or earring mark on her hand indicate that she would beget worthy son and rule like a queen. She will surely get a worthy son and rule like a queen. And chakra on her palm. If the woman having a chakra on her palm, then that particular woman will definitely rule like a queen. And a woman having a hair around her breast, listen it very carefully, this is very most important, this is very important, this is most important. A woman having a hair around her breast, as well as protruding lower lips spell doom for her husband. Any woman having a feston mark on her palm indicate that she would get married in a family of superior to her in status. She will surely get married with a superior, whenever we are comparing her current status. A woman having a round navel with a brown hair around it leads of life of slavery despite of being born in a royal family. Woman having a round navel with a brown hair, it leads a life of slavery despite of being born in royal family. A woman whose little toes as well as the big toes of both legs don't touch the ground, listen it very carefully, from the little toes as well as the big toes of both legs don't touch the ground while walking spells doom for her husband. And in the same manner, beautiful eyes indicate a good fortune, and while the soft and tender skin indicate the happy married life. Beautiful eyes, listen it very carefully. If the woman who has a beautiful eyes, then it has indicated that a good fortune, and the woman who is having a soft and tender skin indicate the happy married life. Beautiful eyes. So most of the South Indians, like Tamilians, who are having a beautiful eyes like a Meenakshi, the eyes like a means like a fish. So they are very fortune. If we get a chance to get married with a Tamilian woman, then it will surely get a fortune for all of us. So it is only jokes apart. So this is all kind of predictions which are based on the woman physical trait of woman, or woman physical trait on the basis of Garud Puran. So if you are having any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe.